Hey guys, Flat Earth Head here. Hope you're having a great day. Hope you've had some time to go outside and look up at the sky, look around your flat Earth home, try to see what's going on around you. I've posted a few videos here on YouTube and I'm trying to show you guys what I'm seeing in the sky above me. The sun is not far away. The sun is really close to the flat Earth. It's not 93 million miles away as we've been told with our schooling and our indoctrination. It's actually a close, local, very close phenomena. And I'm saying phenomena because at this point, I'm almost convinced it's not even an object as we understand physical 3D objects up there. I believe it's more of an electromagnetic sound wave, energy wave produced thing. There's videos I'm going to post about that when I get a better model that I can project into a video format here on YouTube, but right now it's all just kind of a model in my head, which is kind of ironic. My other videos I've been accused of CGI fakery, which if I had those kind of skills, I would be producing the models I'm talking about, 3D models of this electromagnetic Earth that we live on. I'm not that great at any type of video or CGI or anything, as you see from these pitiful little videos I'm making here on YouTube. Witness that. This is just my attempt to help other people see what I'm seeing and what is going on around them. If you just look up and spend some time in the sky, you're going to see these things. That's what actually got me on this path. I saw some crazy clouds behind the sun, crazy clouds behind the moon, and then finally I saw this wave pass over the face of the moon. And at that point, I'm like, okay, I've seen something now that I've never seen in my 40 plus years of looking up at the sky. Started looking at lunar wave videos, kept seeing flat earth videos pop up in my recommended feed. Had no clue what the two had to do with each other. Laughed at it. A week later, I finally watched one. Unfortunately, I stumbled across the Vsauce, flat earth rotating disc joke of a video and laughed just like everybody else is doing. And then I just kept having questions. Wait, I used to always wonder how gravity stuck water to a ball at 1,000 miles an hour, but yet fish could swim through it, and we could walk through air and swim through the water, and wind currents, air patterns, high pressure, low pressure systems moving around, and yet magic gravity is velcroing all that to the spinning ball at 1,000 miles an hour. That never made sense, and none of my teachers, none of my professors could explain it. So I went back and I watched another video and another, and at that point I kind of was like, okay, have I been asleep this long and didn't even know it? And of course, just like everyone else, my first reaction was, wait, NASA. So here I go straight to my buddies NASA, because literally I've watched every launch since '69 until the second shuttle disaster, at which point I said, hey, you know what? If we can't figure out how to do this better and stop killing people, I'm done. Little did I know that it was all fake and there was nobody dead and nobody had been killed. But I digress. For sure, with this filter thing I've discovered, it's kind of become my secret weapon. Okay, here's the daytime view outside. No filter. I could see the clouds were being illuminated as they were behind the sun, so I grabbed the filter. Boom. Now, if you look here on the filtered version, what you're going to see, well, if I could stop plopping around the video here, what you're going to see is how the sun rolls right on that little cloud edge right there. You see that little old chemtrail line there in the sky? That's what caught my eye, is how the sun was rolling off of that. Now you see in these other photos, back here in this area here, all that's lit as though the sun were shining in that direction, behind it. Same thing here, that direction, behind it. But look, the little cloud in front. So I don't think it's an illusion that's created by the brightness of the sun hiding the clouds from your sight. That's what I discovered with this filter. There's a daytime shot, same scenario, and the filter. No filter, and the filter. Now I did a video to show the effect, and on the video it really stands out. Oh, sorry about the noise there. Neighbor with a squeaky exhaust on top of his shed. Anyway, okay, you see the cloud darkening up as it passes out of the brightest area of the sun into the perimeter. Now, at that point, if the effect was the clouds being hidden by the brightness of the sun, then we still should not see that cloud yet. The cloud should still be invisible until it clears the edge of the sun, and then it should look like it's wrapped underneath the edge of the sun, like the other clouds behind. But that's not what we're seeing. We see the cloud passed in front, it whitened out, and then it darkened back up as it approached the edge of the corona there. Definitely, I'm going to do a zoom here in a second, you're going to see, there you go. Definitely the difference between the cloud in the front and the clouds that are behind can be seen. I realize this is a very poor quality video. Tablet, cheap camera, filter on off of a MX camera video app, just to show the effect of the sunlight on the clouds. Man, it looks like somebody threw a glowing crystal ball down into the snowbank there. That's what it looks like. A crystal ball glowing, sitting on a cloud, sitting on a snowbank. That's crazy. It just looks like it's nestled ever so gently in that little cup of clouds. And that's really all I want you guys to go out there and do. Look up, see the sun, see that it's close. Do your own videos, do your own measurements. I've done some attempts at the geometry. Never was a great math whiz. My figures approach around 4,000 to 6,000 miles. With that great variety of numbers, that should show you how poor I am with the math of this. But I've seen other people get those figures from 3,000 to 5,000, so my math's not that off. Okay, here's another video. It's going to show, again, the same effect. Clouds behind the sun and very dark clouds in front of the sun. This one doesn't show it as well. It's kind of sitting inside the cloud bank, so the dispersion of the light, the diffusion of the light through that cloud bank that it's sitting inside gives it that just wide glow effect. But if you look real close, you can see the clouds behind are lit as though they were behind the sun, and then the front layer, kind of like the dioramic view there, showing the clouds in front of the sun. Totally different light patterns, totally different rays heading in different directions. With this filter, I'm going to keep posting these videos, and I'll keep posting the original versions for all of you doubters who can do your analysis, your frame-by-frame analysis to show all the fakery and trickery I'm using here. Meanwhile, I hope it'll make you go out and look at your sun, look up at your sky, see what's going on above you, see that it's not what you've been told, that it is not flung off into infinity. In case you didn't know, way back when all of this worm of all BS began, it began first because someone mistook the phases of the moon for the Earth's shadow on the moon. And as we know now, that is not how the phases of the moon happen. I'm not really sure how they happen. I'm not convinced at all that sunlight reflects off that moon. A round sphere, when I draw it in art, has a hot spot. It is the brightest spot on the sphere that is reflected back to the direction of the light source. That is how you draw a sphere, or a cone, or a square, or any object in three-dimensional space. There's a hot spot from the light source that is on that three-dimensional object that tells your eyes that it's reflecting that way. If you look around this cloud area here, you see the hot spots all down on those clouds. Look at the hot spots. Think about the angles of light hitting those clouds. The clouds behind and the clouds in front. It looks like a sloped up little hill of pebbles or melted marshmallows or something, just kind of ramping up to that bright sun there. Here in just a minute, I'm going to fade the filter down so you can see this isn't some kind of trickery. It isn't some kind of CGI animation. That it is really just a camera with the filter darkened to show where the sun is shining. Because as you're going to see in just a second, when I brighten up the filter, you can't see any of this effect until you take the camera, filter it down to this dark level, remove some of the glare, and reveal the actual directions of the sunbeams. Here we go. I'm going to lighten it up. There we go. and darken it back down. See, blue skies, white clouds, no tricks, no CGI, just what the filter reveals. It takes out the glare and lets you see the immediacy, the close proximity of that sun shining on those clouds right up there. Let's average it out at 5,000 miles away. All right. I hope you guys are watching. I hope you're enjoying. If you like what you're seeing, definitely give me a thumbs up, subscribe, share it around. Tell your friends, wake the kids, wake the neighbors, let them know, hey, the earth is not what we've been told. I want to thank you guys for watching. You have a great day.